Okay, so we're going to have a go at making a little 3D lizard. So this actual lizard here is not completely 3D, but there's 3D elements to it, and it works quite nice for the shape. So, in terms of getting the body sorted out for the lizard, first thing to do, pop that to one side, is draw out your lizard shape. Now for this I'm just using a bit of a cereal box. It's relatively soft material, not as rigid as corrugated card, so it'll work quite nicely for this shape. So I've marked it out on there, and then from there I'm just going to roughly cut the shape of the design out. So again, I'm not going to do this completely neatly for a start. I'm just going to take a rough cut and leave the details where I'm joining it. So where you're joining it together should be the last bit you want to cut out. So from there, I'll take a cutting at the end here just to go in with this. Then from there I'm going to just cut up there. Now you'll notice that I've folded the card here, so I've got a join line, so I've got both sides on there. This stage here, I'm just going to take a cut down at the front here. Then at this stage you could run a little bit of Pritt stick down on the inside there underneath, where it's going to join together on the spines, where we're going to fold it out. In this case I'm just going to use a little bit of double-sided tape, just because it's going to be quicker for me. And obviously it's then not going to impact on delaying you watching this in terms of the video. So a little bit of double-sided tape in there. Like I said, Pritt stick would work, glue, tape on the outside would also work for this. So I'm going to stick that down onto there, and then I'm going to carry on cutting along. So this should just give us a nice neat joint, cutting in from the outside edge. The easiest way of doing anything like spikes is just coming from the outside edge and nipping at the bottom. Those bits. What we're going to do is we're going to force the card into a shape. So because it's quite malleable, we can actually get it to do things we wouldn't normally expect to be able to do something like corrugated, because it'll get a bit clumsy with corrugated card where the folds are. Just work along that. Last section here. So from there we can start to open it up. I'm just going to peel it open there, get a definite fold on it, so we're going to fold those bits. Then from there we can actually just pin it at the end. You could staple that at the end, bit of glue at either end, and that will actually give us, push that down after we've joined it. I'll just pop a bit of tape in there so we can just finish it. Again, Pritt stick would work for this. Pop it at the front there. Just nip that in. Just make sure you're putting a bit of a distortion on the card when you're doing it. Again, at the end there, you can just pull that in. A little bit of tape on there, and that will give us a 3D shape for the lizard, or the elements of a 3D shape for the lizard as we're looking at it.